Okay. A lot of people think that this hero is still garbage. So we do have the smoke screen available. King R sitting on the side. And yeah, they're gonna set up for you on some fun now. Max Channel Fortune Zen always want to fly with the silence. So he can't fly away immediately, but he does find a way into the nook and cranny. Chappie also making his way across, and he's still alive here. One more attack cancels himself, and King R is the one claiming the first blood. Bottom lane, you have a Dazzle and DGM. Maybe they can make something happen. As I said, well, nice shield Shadow Wave damage actually, and that with an extra nuke. Might even be able to snag a lasso or two, but the most important part is just scouting him out, keeping traps off his health points. And now he will just be nuked down before he can even reach the shrine. Have they spotted out these supports in the back? Doesn't look like it. So maybe they're baiting out Limp a little bit. Now FN, there it is, the smoke screen. Limp walks across. Now EGM will show himself together with Hanskin. They turn this around onto Riki, and this is a daft great bait main, I say. And now they get the lift on to the King R. Attempt here, Spawn and EGM. Spawn actually got this blink deck very, very quickly. Just rushed straight into it before the... Oh, my get FN here already used the imprisonment here to farm up, and now Limp is there to follow up. Smokestream comes through. There are plenty of magical AoE tick damage here to go through with that. King out on one side once again, still too late to help out, and not Chappie. Trying to turn this. Oh, that's a lot of burst damage. With the bug nibbling away at Hanskin's armor. Make sure to tilt it in your favor. Oh god, I always want to fly caught on a sentry, but turn around potentially. Look at this damage though. Just from the chains as well as the max level flame guard, a bit of extra from the shadow wave. Until that force off comes out, it's another reason to pick it up quickly for the Bad Rider. And yeah, he's already has the Mystic Staff. Only needs the other components, and he can blink in, trigger the link, and still get the lasso off for the control. Still need to deal with King R. Okay, Pit of Malice, procs again on Hanskin, forces self-grave. Riki with the ultimate. Actually have detection for him. Not at the ready. Chappie in the middle of that, and Hanskin should end up falling unless they can control up the Riki a little bit more. But yeah, the bug's still limiting away Hanskin without another shallow grave. He will take the spell, and this is the point where Lion should probably get the hell out of there. Another Pit of Malice here, and will claim EGM. Keep him a hold of him. False Promise comes out on Chappie, make sure that he stays alive, and that's the Vampire just sticking close together. Already used the mechanism, but it gives yourself an extra Dragon Lance that bounces to extra targets, and now he might just take a spill, so Silence come out, so he has to walk across, has the Doppelganger available. Bug's still on top of him, he gets rid of it now. Okay, the Maelstrom for Chappie. Working in his favor, giving that extra damage to quickly dispatch of him, and now rest of Lions seem angry, they're all smoked up. Hanskin runner to always want to fly to see if detection at the ready. He does, but he doesn't drop it. I don't know if it's just AFK, but there it is, they drop it now. Sentry and an Orb Swords and immediately bring him down, and they get the lasso here on the Weave with Lincoln's Trigger. Don't have enough here, no False Promise comes through. Now FN makes an appearance, starting to do some right clicks. Limp, another Remnant back, and now Alliance straight up on the retreat. They don't have the one position carry, Empire does, and they want to try and use that to their advantage. Chappie's still on the hunt, has another set of bugs available. He's trying to use a Limp, he's just keeping out, same for Hanskin, at least trying to. But if Anderson range with him to cancel that. And also wait out the Shallow Grave, so that's what I was talking about in the draft. OD pretty good against these kind of heroes. EGM, Stolen Imprisonment, keeps the Pit of Malice away, and that might just save his life unless Chappie wants to, and he does want to dive. Does have a time lapse available. He gets it off, no more control. Lotus making his way up there too, but this is auto diversion, isn't it? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Feels fun. We'll drop the gem anyway. Loda, now he's in trouble. The rest of his team and other choices, so a bit of a miscommunication. Now he is essentially dead. Should have no. Okay, that's an Eclipse. Or at least takes out the rest of his mana. He's still healing up a little bit from King R, but Chappie finds him inside the trees. Blocking a blink deck of his own, according to his quick buy. Not sure will that helps as much. Now force off forward. Okay, Pui Gem just gets nuked down. Dazzle. Not much more lucky here. Shallow Grave only delayed the inevitable. Now the lasso maybe all the way back into the fountain, which could turn us around. FN has the Aegis, but he will die once, will probably die a second time. But what cost? Limp also died to Chappie in the backlines and just to blink out. That was a bit of a desperation smoke. You know, so fun. You can find something good. Maybe FN, there it is. Blink lasso, King R's there. Whoa, with a false promise, BKB. Now it's the Lions who just have to run away. Chappie will finish up EGM as he took the wrong path. King R not even dying just yet. As he has his Ghost Scepter and will fall. Always on the Fly will fall at the very least. King R will get tracked down inside the trees, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. Jonas still up top. They know that they have a big ass nuke on their hands. If Alliance gets close enough. They also have a tank here in front lines, and Chappie who's very mobile, so there's Empire in complete control. They're gonna try, but defend, yeah, in the middle of that. Immediately nukes someone down. Hanskin buying back. And now, perhaps that's something he has stolen Sanity's Eclipse, but without the intelligence to back it up, it doesn't actually do a whole lot. That's fine. What are you doing? Okay, okay. FN comes back. It was just a bit of tilt, I guess. Slow down on Hanskin. 2 hits is all it took. Both FN and Chappie got like, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7k? Everything that's happening here, and it's not even stopping. Silence, that's a dead ember, and yeah, it has to be GG. Hanskin's the one who calls it. Wasn't convinced of the Phantom Lancer. It didn't really work out for them on top of the Ember Spirits. She... okay, yeah. I was gonna come to that because it hasn't been banned out. Some extra last hits here and there, but now Chappie comes in. Timber Chain will be cancelled, double poof, and this might be the first blood, and it is. The charge comes through on the low Meeper. Gets out adding up, as I said, but now, speaking of adding up, that's gonna be another death in the books for Unison Fun. If they can get a Nightmare, FN is there, but this time around TP. Chappie with the net to follow up, there's the poos. Limp with the... okay, they just nuke him down. Unison Fun still alive. Get himself going here that isn't being cancelled. So Alliance are waiting for this. Now FN, well, it still is his ultimate, but only level 1 with 3 heroes and a couple of creeps chasing him. It's not gonna be an escape or a counter kill. No, they should just try and spin out, hope for always on a fly to buy him some space, and he does by catching a limp. But nice toss across here. Unison Fun going for a bit of a body block, missing him. Now always want to fly him, of course, he can always spin. There's another crush. Gets a chakram out, slowed down, another toss here. And there's the charge coming through. Let's keep farming up the Meepo. This is the 3rd one now, so it should go a little bit quicker. But now inside of Roshan, Ghost Stick is invis. They have a Centaur on the outside, so they do slow him down, and they do kill him with a couple of swipes in the combo for Limp. Nightmare being taken by Spirit Breakers, so the Tiny can continue to chase, but Empire. So always want to fly reacting to the charge. And now, okay, EGM is still there, and the South will be cancelled. He's still alive, but will be right clicked down. No way to juke. And now Loda. Bean Script might just lose the Aegis here, but Jonas Fan is there to try and turn us around. King R taking quite a bit of damage. Aegis will be taken, but at what cost? They're gonna lose. Always want to fly. King R trying to TP out, nothing to cancel that. So it'll be a 1-for-2 trade, I guess. The other day, though, if we look at net worth, Empire is still coming out ahead. Unless Alliance. Okay, set up. You're Chappie. He was probably looking somewhere else, and now, well, that will be cancelled. Now there's some extra AU, but Chappie with the nuke down. Gets the kill first, and that ultimate bounces to the Ancients. Yeah, he's still gonna have enough damage here as Loda also makes an appearance. It's gonna be the 1-for-1 trade. Go support for Chappie, Chappie's Meepo, which is gonna be good. And they should also get a King. Oh yeah, Limb finds him on the outside. Always want to fly though. Ready to zone now. Follow up crush on 2. There's the Omnislash bouncing to Ursa as well. And no Aegis this time to help him out. So Empire make a good trade out of it as Alliance dive too deep on AGM. They're ready to go. Always want to fly out the car. They keep the control on Ghost Stick. Finish what they started in that regard. These are the kind of things that Alliance need to keep doing. It's not enough for them to just keep taking towers. They need to do these plays. Also want to fly with a crush, but I mean, he was mid, but he's playing more like a 4-position roamer right now, just giving them the intelligence. Now look at this too. Stealing the way to Roshan. Oh, there's 2 sets of 5 Meepos. Not a lot of fun, but at the very least they're gonna get the slot. Okay. Bash up was on top here, but now there it is. Chappie comes out. Ursa very, very low, but there's the Lich ultimate coming through. And Tim saw bullshit in the middle of that. Chappie will die once, not before claiming Loda and a couple of other heroes. Now, yeah, there it is. Finally, Jonas found him next to nuke. But damage is already done. The rest of Empire is still very much in fighting shape. Now they have to get the hell out of there. Jonas found just tries to go for a straight TP, but he cannot. The Nightmare to cancel it. Rest of Alliance smoked up. They're expecting Empire to go for this, and they see one of the Meepos blowing up the smoke. Always want to fly, blink in. Let's get the crush off, and now only on 1 hero now. Oh god, poor Tiny Lip again. They need it for these fights. Always want to fly, dropping low, but it's only 1 target that you don't really care about. FN in the middle of that now, just focusing on Timbersaw instead, while Loda was controlled up by the Fiend Script, just 1 by 1. ripping Alliance apart, piece by piece. And now working on an Aghanim Scepter, right? This is not combat effective. There's one combat effective item just for the region is 7-shot Bloodstone. Which is not all that cost effective at the end of the day. He's still trying, he's still doing his best, and so is EGM, and now they will find King R at the very least. Always on fly, Nestle double crush, and Sheppy comes in. Follow up there from Ghosting, so it's gonna be 2 heroes going down more than likely. There's one Bloodstone here, free. But poor little EGM, only gonna delay it in that one. Buyback time, I have to come out. As Limb also died somewhere else entirely. And what do they get out of this? Nothing. 2 buybacks. It's 2 more heroes going down. So only support, but still, that's another buyback. Definitely need the Earthshaker. Now even Ghosting with an axe. What do you do now? Limp? He's in the middle of that. Double crush in the back. There's some Lich ulti coming through, but do they really care? I don't think so. Chappie's still very healthy, even on as low as Meepo. Last buyback available for Loda. Jonsfan caught one more time, and they have to call it. GG. They didn't ban Chappie's Meepo. They let him play his Meepo in the jungle.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're into